When you trust your intuition and God, God trusts you. What is up, my people? It is your girl Soulspiration, and today I am talking about following your intuition. I'll talk about the positives and the good side of what happens when you follow your God-given intuition. So if this is something that you want to hear more about, then keep watching. And if you like it, then like it. Please share this video to somebody that you think might need to watch this. So I'm sporty spice today. Are you guys feeling this look? I feel like I'm going to go play some tennis. Anyway, our intuition is something that is inside of all of us. And we oftentimes will hear intuition as a gut feeling, an inkling, something told me. That's your intuition. And it's put inside of us, so you're ultimately divinely led. And so the beauty of doing all of that is that it never leads you astray, and it'll always keep you on course. The hard part is actually listening to it and fighting against other factors and distractions. And so that leads me to my first point. The first point is quieting the noise. Sometimes it's hard to hear your intuition or your better voice, your wisdom voice, when there's a lot of distractions and a lot of things going on around you. There are people who are really sensitive to this voice, and there's others where it's just, for other people, it's just a faint voice. But there are ways to get better at hearing your voice, hearing that voice inside of you better. So quieting the noise, all of the distractions in our lives, but some of those things we can't ignore, whether it's work or taking care of kids. And I wouldn't say that those things are distractions, but they are things that are keeping us away from turning inside of ourselves to hear that voice. Something you can practice doing is taking time out of your day to just breathe. And just connect. Silence your mind, focus on your breathing. And so what happens in turn is all of the things that were jumbled in your head, all of the thoughts that were just, whipping through your mind, they just kind of subside, and then you can hear. So go into it intentionally looking to hear something like, what's my next step? Or what should I do about this situation? Another good tool to practice is to practice detoxing a little bit from our phones, our laptops, and just the constant mindless scrolling. If you really think about it, you guys, if you really think about it, when I'm on YouTube and I'm scrolling through YouTube, there are so many different types of content that you are exposed to in a matter of 30 seconds. And your mind is like, whoa, like I just saw a video on cooking, I just saw a video on meditation, and then I just saw another video of some TikTok dance as I'm scrolling, and none of them have anything to do with each other. So you have to really be conscious of all of these things that are in front of you. So I like to practice making sure that it's not the first thing that I do when I wake up in the morning, although I'm guilty of that, and it's not the last thing I do before I go to bed, because it's just content overload, distractions, and that is one of the things that makes your intuition and your voice a lot more fainter. You can also practice going into nature. I went out today and I sat in some grass and I just connected with myself. I went out, I connected with myself, I felt grounded, and I sat on the grass and I felt grounded, and I felt like there was nothing around, like I forgot I was outside. Nature it's where we're supposed to be at our best and go within. It's the best place to do that type of thing, whether that's the beach, in front of the waves, or in front of a lake, sitting in grass, if you have a lot of trees, and you're able to hear your intuition a lot better. Let's talk about what happens when you follow your intuition. Okay, this is exciting. This is the good stuff. This is that elevation, right? This is being in tune and following your divinity, right? That's some next level stuff. So let's get into that. So When you follow your intuition, you're pretty much telling yourself that you love yourself. You're telling yourself you love yourself. And when you tell yourself and do things that align with self-love, the universe will like literally roll out a red carpet for your desires to become real, right? It will align you with the right people, will help you fulfill your destiny. And it'll allow you to find ways to exert your energy in ways that are going to propel you and move you forward, upward, higher. And it's honestly like the most amazing concept to know that we are provided this voice, this God inside of us to talk to us and lead us, and it never leads you astray. It's insane. It's like a guardian angel talking to you at all times. That's what your intuition is. And I love that for us. And I love when I follow my intuition. I love it. I love it with all my heart. It feels amazing when I do that. I love when I do it. And I've only have found and have created good things when I've done that. I think another positive of following your intuition is feeling good about yourself. Right? Maybe there's a time where you weren't doing that, and then you did. You did something, like you felt an inkling to go over here and talk to that person, or to start writing down your ideas, or go work out, and whatever the case, and you followed your intuition, and then you did it, and it felt so good. So that's a positive of following your intuition, if doing that has been a struggle for you. Because it feels like, hey, like I got this thing called life. I love myself. I'm in here doing what I'm supposed to do. You know, I'm not self-sabotaging myself. I'm loving me. I'm working on me. I'm doing the right things for me, for my well-being. And in turn, that ends up helping other people. Just saying. Following your intuition keeps you protected. When you trust the universe trusts you. And that's why you end up being led to your desires. You end up being protected from anything that was out to get you. There's one more thing I wanted to mention, and it's really specifically for women, and it's how sensitive we become to our intuition when we are on our menstrual cycles. And so when you're on your menstrual cycle, you know, I personally feel very sensitive to a lot of energy, and I notice that I become a lot more observant of things around me. And that is the time where I can hear my intuition so clearly, and I love when I follow it, and I hate when I don't. Because every time it's like, why didn't I just listen? So for the women watching, you know, when you are on your menstrual cycle, I definitely recommend that you pay attention to how sensitive you become to your inner voice, and watch how it divinely leads you to where you're supposed to be for your destiny. Okay, and so that's it for this video. If you guys liked it, then like it. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back with another video. If you have some suggestions of what you'd like to see, let me know, and I'd be happy to do one. All right, this is your girl Soulspiration signing out. Until next time, bye.